reaction to what Jaylen Brown said at the game, and he tweeted.
You know the unfortunate thing about this, Skip? This wasn't a public statement.
It was not.
And unfortunately
although it was semi-public.
You know, it's just like me and Keyshawn saying something right here, and I'm telling him something, but the next thing you know, somebody pick it up. You know, it's just a conversation. That's his opinion. You know, and he's entitled to his opinion. I mean, this guy just won the championship, finals MVP, but he's going off what he's seen. You know, obviously, Bronny Jr. has a lot of work to get to the point where he wants to be a contributor on the Lakers, obviously. I mean, I don't look at Summer League, and I've said this, I've seen it year in and year out, Skip. Summer League is really not an indicator of who somebody really can be. Because I feel like, for the most part, Summer League is for, like, stars or potential stars. You know, you as a role player, you really can't show who you really are, you know, for the most part. I mean, he's missed some open shots, yeah. I mean, he just got to continue to work on it, but it's just hard to really tell, because I've seen guys who I thought would be superstars and then didn't even make it past training camp. Then I've seen guys that just came out of nowhere and all of a sudden in the rotation. So, I mean, I don't really take a lot of stock in Summer League, but you would like to see some positive signs of something. And you know, right now, Bronny's confidence is down. It's clear. You know, I said that before this last game. He has to find his confidence. And in order to do that, you got to go back and watch tapes like when you played well, whether it be in college, high school, wherever that is, pickup game. What did you do right in those games that made you feel the way you feel and produce the way you produced? So, you know, that's all it is, you know, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. Yeah, Jaylen Brown said, you know what, truthfully, I'm not a really good lip reader. Maybe he said it, maybe he not. Maybe he didn't. You know, I'm not really good at lip reading. I mean, we can assume that he said that, but if he said that, you know, that's his opinion. I'm sure he's not the only one in that building who feels the same way.
He is not the only one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's probably some guys on this team, you know, when I look at these guys who come off the bench who are being more productive than Bronny, saying, you know, I should be ahead of him or something like that. Absolutely. So, I mean, I have, you know, I don't know what Jaylen Brown said. You know, I'm just giving my personal opinion about where Bronny is right now in his professional career.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. Because I didn't hear the audio. I'm assuming there was no audio. I'm not a lip reader, Skip, but I'm gonna go with the rest of the narrative that's being said. That Jaylen Brown, I'm just gonna go with that Jaylen Brown said to LeBron James.
But you know what? He didn't deny it in the tweet after.
He did not deny it.
He did deny that. So he, you know, so
okay.
it could be possible.
But you know me, I'm always trying to make it as light as possible and easy as possible on him, Skip, right?
Yeah.
No one is gonna feel about Bronny the same way his father in his camp feels about his ability to play professional basketball. Nobody's gonna feel that way. I don't care what Rob Pelinka says. I don't care what J.J. Redick says. I don't care what Nate McMillan, anybody, Scotty Brook, none of them. They're not going to ever feel the same way Pops feels. So you're going to always have naysayers about his ability. Because what are we waiting for? We're waiting for him to show us something that makes us go, oh, okay, cool. We can't keep looking at air balls being shot from the three in what is he, 0 of 15 from three, and saying, well, he's a 3-and-D guy.
14. Yeah.
Is it 0 of 14 or 0 of 15? I think it might be 15, Skip, to be honest with you.
12, 3, 15.
Yeah, 0 of 15, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So we can't keep saying he's a 3-and-D guy when you look like you getting ready to go 0 for 40 in the Summer League. That's what it looks like.
Yep.
What he has to do is a lot what Paul is saying. Keep hacking at it. Don't get discouraged. Don't go out on the court and feel like you don't belong. Just keep hacking at it. Some things will fall for you. Okay, when that is, I don't know. But he's got some potential to do something. What that something is, I don't know. But he's got to start, though. If he wants to change this narrative about he's not a pro, then it's got to change. It's got to change because, again, however many games they got left, he's got to start knocking down shots. He can't be afraid to take shots. He's got to do those things. And, you know, it may just be in his head that he's not getting it done, his psyche, and he needs to find the right rhythm to get it done. Now, I'm not going to make excuses for him. That's why I say he hadn't done anything yet to convince me he belongs. But I'm willing to give him the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really, I'm willing to give him the opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm willing to give him that opportunity. He's just got to, you know how it is. It's just one of those deals, Skip, you got to, at this point, man, to get these people off your back, whether you like it or not, you got to start to show something. You just have to, because when we looking at the other guy in Connect, he starts off struggling, and all of a sudden, he just knocking them down with ease.
Yep.
You know, and so, and I think Bronny eventually will. I think he will.
Well, that's not the player he is. You know, Connect is a scorer.
He is.
You know, he's a natural born
but we being sold,
Bronny,
though, as a 3-and-D guy. That's what they sold us on.
Yeah, so he got to be a star in his role. You know, and that's going to be a terminology you're going to hear all through in basketball.
Yeah.
So be a star defensively. Be a star. I like to see him on the ball a little bit more, though, because he's the littlest guy out there.
He is.
He is.
Oh, he is.
He is. He looks small. That's the first thing I thought yesterday. I'm like, man, he's little out there.
Yeah,
like, why do they keep running him to the corner? Let him set the offense up.